Hey everyone, I'm back. Hope everyone's been doing well themselves. It is now the beginning of August. I personally still have a lot of morale. I'm not sure myself, but anyway, today we're doing another series of videos about talking about a collection of home video releases of a certain animated film from Disney. So, what are we talking about? Well, The Little Mermaid. The reason why I'm doing this is one, personal childhood memories, but and two, um, it has just been announced that Pat Carroll, who played the villain of the film Ursula, had sadly passed away on July 31st at the age of 95. And this is a way of showing my dedication and gratitude for her. She did a great job there. Hell, she even returned as her main character in a short Up the Wonderful World of Mickey Mouse. So may she forever rest in peace. So with all that being said, let's begin. So Little Mermaid became kind of a jumping ground to the Disney Renaissance. It brought Disney back to the animation game, destroyed Don Bluth's film All Dogs Go to Heaven when it came to the box office, and believe it or not, was the first new Disney animated film at the time to have a home video release somewhat recent. It wasn't put in the vault and then released years later, no. In a then atypical and somewhat controversial move for a new Disney film, The Little Mermaid was released onto VHS and Betamax on May 18th, 1990, literally 6 months after it initially came out. And like I said, before The Little Mermaid, only a selection number of Disney's animated films has been released to home video, as the company was afraid of upsetting its profitable practices of theatrically reissuing each film every few years. But The Little Mermaid, it became an absolute smash hit. It was the year's top-selling title on home video, with over 10 million sold, 7 million on its first month, and 13 million units by October 1993. This resulted in Little Mermaid alongside this, and it's the merchandise. Pardon moi. Merchandising sales resulted in Little Mermaid generating a total of $1 billion in terms of revenues. And of course, this led to Disney releasing their home video releases. I'm sorry, let me repeat that. This resulted Disney to put out their recent films right onto home video. Well, they're animated films. So, this here is its original VHS from 1990, straight from the film print. This VHS was somewhat controversial back for the time because, as you may see here on the front of the box, something's a little, rock. Yeah, I'm not sure. But either way, this is the original VHS. The one that's pretty hard to find. Even me, I was trying to find this VHS for quite a while, but then I think it was 2018 where I finally got a VHS copy. And this was back when there was a sort of a different art style when it came to the Disney VHS releases in terms of the formatting of their covers. They didn't put much of photographs taken straight from the movie. You literally get a description, a few information of the running time, and a little illustration here of some of the characters, as you can see there with Flounder, Sebastian, all the other fish folk. As you see on the bottom there too, it says, produced in association with Silver Screen Partners 4. Some company Disney dealt with for quite a while, actually, from mid to late 80s up to early 90s, I believe. There's many of them. Silver Screen Partners 1, 2, 3, and 4. It lasted quite a while. A notable thing about this film too is that it was one of the first times Disney released their tapes with an end label. Well, a silkscreen end label, if I should correct myself there. This and I believe the VHS of Honey, I Shrunk the Kids were some of the first times Disney would put out a tape of theirs with a silkscreen label, and it would pretty much continue that for years, up until at least until the very end. But yeah, as for what's on it, it's literally just the film. A few logos here and there, but even then, it's really just the film. And like I said, the movie did exceptionally well back when it came out, and it later went back to the vault, I believe in the summer of 1991, And continuing with that controversy I talked about, like apparently this cover was banned. No, it wasn't banned. Maybe they altered the artwork. I'm not sure, but the reason why a lot of people couldn't find it, many people thought because of that one little rock Taylor right there. It wasn't because of that, because Disney don't want this film to be out for years and years and years. They gotta use that Disney vault for a reason, for advertising. So this went back into the vault back in 1991, and after that they continued on with their other kind of releases. But then the Little Mermaid got re-released on November 14th, 1997, and so on March 31st, 1998, the film was re-released onto VHS, fully restored and THX certified, of course. As you may see here, this was around a time when a lot of people were making use of THX for this mastering. Disney started doing that starting in 1997, I believe, with the Masterpiece Edition of Bambi. But this particular version is different. A certain scene was edited because of controversy. It was kind of stupid to begin with. And Jodie Benson, the voice of Ariel, sings Part of Your World as part of the credits as a bonus feature, which is odd. So yeah, this is basically a modified version of The Little Mermaid, and I mean, it's still a good version to buy, especially considering it looks a lot better since it was restored, and it looks pretty good for the time. But as we continue on, it probably will be necessary to say this is the very best. But for VHS standards, I definitely consider this the best so far. But anyway, like I said, if you want the original film unaltered, just get the original classics release. Like I said, it's sourced from the original print. So, and this VHS, well, again, it did exceptionally well. Sold over 13 million copies and became the third best-selling home video release of that year. So, once again, Disney went and destroyed our pockets, all $26 worth of it. Or was it 22? I'm not sure. A notable thing about this one too is that this has a dark sticker label. This was around the time where Disney was trying to save a bit of money on VHS tapes. So what they did is that they took some other VHS shells that they had, slap a new label on it, and pretty much sell it off. They did that a lot in the 2000s, believe it or not. So if you own a copy of, say, Treasure Island or Mickey, Donald, Goofy, The Three Musketeers, or Recess Goes Out, a few others, you probably understand. But anyway, the print date on mine is February 20th, 1998. In fact, a lot more people own this VHS more than the original. So, I mean, it makes sense considering it's a much more modern and somewhat more reputable version to get. So, I guess it makes sense. After this, The Little Mermaid got itself a DVD release in 1999, December 7th, 1999, as part of the Walt Disney Limited Issue run. If you remember, on my recent update, I owned the Peter Pan as part of the Limited Issue run. It was a bare bones release, so it wasn't really any interest on there. So, but then finally on October 3rd, 2006, the film was re-released on the VHS as a Disney Movie Club exclusive, but for the first time in a 2-disc set as part of the Platinum Edition. And, of course, it's a great set. One of my personal favorites of the series of Platinum Editions, up there with Pinocchio, Snow White, and the Lion King. It features a cover version of Kiss the Girl by Ashley Tisdale, deleted scenes, the documentary, let me see, A Treasures Untold, The Legend, The Making of the Little Mermaid, a fully digitally restored print, which seriously, it looks gorgeous. Of course, as you may know, The Little Mermaid was cel animated. This was the last Disney animated film to be cel animated, starting with The Rescuers Down Under and Beauty and the Beast. They had the CAPS process, basically digitally inking and coloring the animation. So, as a result, they had to go direct from the film print just to get everything looking nice. And yeah, it looks absolutely stunning. But this also came with a animated short called The Little Match Girl. It was an animated short based off of Hans Christian Andersen's tale, and it was originally going to be part of a third Fantasia film, but that never came to be as it was canceled in 2004. Anyway, here's the discs. Colorful as all hell in my eyes. The short will be later released as its own on film festivals, and of course, on this DVD set. And I believe it would be available for any other. It was also part of the Walt Disney Short Films Collection Blu-ray set, as well as the Netflix program. At least, I believe it was also on the version on Disney Plus. I'm not sure. But yeah, here's the booklet. If I can get a good view on it. Let me try to autofocus here. Of course, as you may see, unlike other films where it was digitally processed, they had to clean each and every frame as, like I said, this film was still animated and it was on a 35mm camera, so it was kind of a problem. This also contains a sneak peek of Little Mermaid 3, which later became The Little Mermaid Ariel's Beginning. Yeah, it was the last Disney direct-to-video sequel, so. But yeah, this one also became really damn successful, as this one would sell over, I believe, 1.6 million units on its first day, and over 4 million on its first week in the market. I believe it was the biggest debut for a DVD that October, and it would sell about 7 million units by the year's end, I believe. It would later be reprinted in 2008 with a Little Mermaid trilogy box set, which came with this Little Mermaid 2, Return to the Sea, and Ariel's Beginning. So, and I believe that was the last year it was ever available to the masses, because of course it would go back into the vault for Lord knows how long. That is until October 1st, 2013, where it was finally released in HD as part of the Diamond Edition. Now, the version I have here, as you can see on the bottom, is the Disney Blu-ray 3D triple pack. There is a other version where it contains just the Blu-ray and DVD digital copy, but where I got mine came with the Blu-ray, the 3D Blu-ray, the DVD, the digital copy, and even a music application. So, kudos on that. And I dare say, this is my personal favorite of the Diamond Editions. Mostly because not only because of the new stuff they added was really good, but they went and ported over, I believe, nearly every single bonus feature from the Platinum Edition onto Blu-ray. I mean, it's kind of a double-edged sword of itself. I mean, these bonuses are wonderful, but it wasn't made for the Blu-ray. It was just ported from its DVD counterpart, the Platinum Edition. But even at that, I still think it's a wonderful version to have. And like I said, as it is a 3D Blu-ray set, it tells you how to, set it up. You need a full HD 3D TV, 3D glasses, a 3D Blu-ray player or a PlayStation 3, and a high-speed HDMI cable. And that's like over hundreds of dollars right there if you really think about it. And it looks stunning on Blu-ray. There is something a little odd about it, is the timing of the lyrics of Under the Sea. If you compare this to the original version, hell, I believe the Platinum Edition had this problem. Sebastian's timing when he sings Under the Sea is a little bit off. It's still fine, but I just noticed it was a little off. The original versions was a lot more snappy when it came to the lyrics, but either way, it's still great. Anyway, here's the 3D Blu-ray and the Blu-ray and DVDs. As it is a Disney release, no artwork on the discs, as typical. I actually got this sealed back when I first got it, and it did came with a Disney Movie Rewards, but this was back when I didn't care for it. I just punched in the code and just threw it out. One more thing to mention is that the cover art used here is taken from its 1997 theatrical re-release poster. I used to have that poster months ago, but decided to give it to a very close friend of mine as a birthday gift, so kudos. And this is pretty much what we got now. I mean, in February 26th, 2019, the movie was re-released again as part of the Signature Collection for the film's 30th anniversary. But it was also the first time the movie was ever released on the 4K Ultra. And apparently now there's a sing-along version released on Disney Plus. So, kudos to that. But, yeah, that's pretty much it for the original video releases of The Little Mermaid. Disney's most important in terms of their hand-drawn films. Possibly their most successful of the Disney Renaissance in my eyes, not counting The Lion King. And probably their most important when it comes to home video, as this was the first time Disney put out their recent film not long after it came out in theaters. And that's kind of important if you really think about it. So, hats off to The Little Mermaid, everyone. Well, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and like I said, may Pat Caroll rest her beautiful peace. God bless her soul. I hope you guys will like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Until then, I'll see you next time. Stay safe now.